Hey there, it's good to see you. I hope you're having an awesome day today. I really just wanted to come on here very quickly because I had kind of a startling, just discovery about the Too Faced chocolate bar, because I know if you are panning this along with me, it is kind of a frustrating thing to realize that there are not a lot of light shades in this palette. It is very dark. It's very intense, especially with the browns. But I was looking at this palette this morning and I realized something oddly enough that may help make it a little bit easier for you to pan as well. Like I said, this is the first time that I've ever kind of looked at the palette in this way. I mean, I'm sure there are other people that have noticed this before, but like I said, since I've started finishing some shades, it's really kind of helping me to see the palette in a new way. And so for starters, if you look at your palette, the way that Too Faced has laid these chocolate bar palettes out is in two very distinct halves. If you look at it as half on, like this side is very warm with your shades like salted caramel, with creme brulee, even with semi-sweet, because that is on the warmer side. It's very similar to their Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. You can look at it and suddenly there aren't as many dark shades in this palette, because if you look at it, you've got a great highlighting shade with white chocolate. You've got great lid shades between marzipan and creme brulee. You've got great deeper transition or deeper crease shades if you want something matte with semi-sweet. And then you can go really deep with hazelnut and what is this, hot chocolate. And then you can go with a liner like using Gilded Ganache. Same thing over here, because one of the things I'm realizing as I pan Amaretto, it's very, very similar to when I panned Lorac Pro's Garnet or the shade Sunset from the Stila and the Light palette. You can make it look very warm when you pair it with browns, but you can also make it look very burgundy when you pair it with mauves and pinks. So kind of going on that note, you split it up to the other half of the palette. Suddenly you have a lot of light shades to work with when you're working with shades like Cherry Cordial, Triple Fudge, what is this, Black Forest Truffle, and even Candied Violet. So I don't know, I just wanted to come on here and share with you because it makes this palette much less intimidating, because just like I talked about on this side, now you're looking at your palette and you see, okay, I've got Strawberry Bonbon. It makes a great transition shade, or if you want a light pink on your lid, it's fantastic for that. I've already run out of Milk Chocolate, but it's a very light, cool tone brown, very easy to work into your crease. Then going down here into Champagne Truffle, you've got an awesome highlight, or again, you can use it as a lid shade. So, and then if you're looking at colors like Black Forest Truffle, Triple Fudge, fantastic liners. So you're not as, like I said, it's not as intimidating to look at this palette. So just really quick video. I wanted to come on here and share that with you because, as I pan this, I'm realizing different things of what I like and what I don't like with the particular palette. But that's one of the things that I know will help make it easier for me, because, just when I sat down, I never really understood why Too Faced put such large pans of white chocolate and Champagne Truffle. I mean, obviously, because we go through highlighting shades, but just in the layout of the palette, that did not make a whole lot of sense to me. Now it does. There are two very distinct halves of the palette. The same thing with your Too Faced Semi-Sweet palette. If you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed by the amount of shadow or the shadow combinations or things like that, when you break it down into the two halves, it makes it a lot easier to start looking at combinations and figuring out your favorite ways to wear that palette. So hope that helps. I'm gonna get ready to start filming my Get Ready With Me with the first look I'm gonna do with Amaretto. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I look forward to catching up with you soon. See you later.